plant-based folks. The practical application here. Okay, so how do you actually program and train for weight loss? And we'll start with the dietary component here, okay? Because obviously, if we're favoring dietary interventions to produce weight loss, we can't very well just go on and not talk about that any further. So, generally speaking, we would recommend a modest deficit, which again has no like consensus definition, but we would recommend somewhere in the 200 to 500 calorie per day deficit range. Again, if you want to find your maintenance calories, we have a calorie calculator on our website. You could also use the NIH body weight planner. They're all good, just using slightly different formulas. So, a modest deficit would be our first recommendation to produce a relatively slow rate of weight loss. And again, this is for folks who are very performance minded. They're trying to get the most out of their training. For people who are looking to maximize health in response to like, carrying too much body fat, I would like to lose some body fat. This is not really a consideration, unless, again, the exercise for whatever reason and performance is highly motivating to them. There's some maybe positive feedback there. Would also recommend against a low carbohydrate diet or a ketogenic diet. Again, for these performance minded folks, data set after data set after data set keeps coming out showing that a lower carbohydrate diet or a ketogenic dietary approach tends to reduce strength gain in response to training, tends to reduce muscle mass. That's probably better data on that, and certainly cardiorespiratory fitness performance. So if I had to choose a dietary pattern, it would probably not be a low carbohydrate or a ketogenic diet when I'm trying to maximize performance, particularly in an energy deficit. And also it would not be low in protein. I can think of few things that would maybe be worse for muscle mass, for strength, for endurance performance than a calorie deficit, particularly if it's large and it's low in protein. That'd be a really good recipe for losing muscle mass and losing performance. Maybe tack on some sort of chronic disease that just popped up out of nowhere.